Hi, fellow simmers! Welcome back. It's been a while. And if you're new here, hello! I'm JQ Honey, and I'm building a one-pack only save file for The Sims 4. Hit that subscribe button for more. Now let's jump right in. Today, I'm sharing a tiny set of builds with you guys. It's the first of my two-part upload for The Sims 4 Get to Work. You'll see why I split them this way later. This one is a tour of my retail lots for Magnolia Promenade. Replacing the roadstead is our first lot, Magnolia's Comfy Casual. I thought the original lot looked suitable enough where it was, so I mostly kept that look. But I wanted it to sell only clothing, so I made it smaller by adding this fake parking lot next to it. However, I did add a couple of masterpiece paintings for sale if you want to run the store, since selling clothes on their own don't make as much profit in this game. I also had my sim paint these window displays and share them all in a separate room if you want them. A small caveat. At the time of building this, the cottage living patch had just broken a few things, and one of them is that when you try to place a lot that has mannequins on it, the game will crash. I tried several things and I found that, number 1, placing rooms that has mannequins on them is fine. Number 2, if the mannequins are not dressed, is also fine sometimes. Number 3, if there are fewer than 10 mannequins, it is also potentially fine. As in, they crash sometimes, but not other times. It seems random at this point. Therefore, I've shared the lot and mannequins separately. So please find the mannequins for this lot in another room upload in my catalog. Okay, opposite that is Nana's Chocolaterie, which is just a normal bakery. The displays are stocked with sweet baked goods from the Cupcake Factory and the normal baking, cooking, and gourmet cooking skills. I spent so long getting my sim to garden, get the perfect ingredients, and bake each item several times to get the highest prices possible, only to find that those prices change when shared through the gallery. What's more, the decorations my sim added to those pastries and the employee uniform that I set for the lots didn't even stay. Oh well, this ambrosia, however, seemed to have made the cut. There's also a one-bedroom upstairs, so you could also operate this as a live-in business. I think Little Miss Sam has a great mod for this purpose. Or without mods, I mean, you could just not leave ever. Alright, next to the bakery is this hobby shop of sorts, where Patty Wax Emporium used to be. I wanted it to be a comic book store that also sells collectibles and cosplay costumes, but we don't have those that work for casual gameplay. And if you know me at all, I build for casual gameplay. But this lot looks the part, right? I call it Tomb Raiders because there's books here that I made my sim right, and we also have some crystals and metals. Not the full catalog, but just enough of a variety that your scientist sims can come for supplies for their inventions. Then there's the mannequins for the costumes. Same thing with the first lot. If your game crashes when you try placing this lot, try again with the no mannequin version and place the separated mannequins after. Going back to the books, actually, these Harry Potter books are by Lee C_Ja. I'm so sorry, I apologize, I forgot to credit them in the gallery upload. As for the rest, I guess I kinda wrote them. Especially the Oban Midgard series, they're from my biggest personal project. I've been writing them forever and ever, but can't seem to finish them in my lifetime. What I'm getting at is that I've also uploaded just the books in a room if you also need books to sell on your retail lots. Have fun! Finally, the last lot, replacing the once empty preeminent domain, is Gouache and Grocer. I had to Google how to pronounce this one. It's gouache or gouache, depending on whether you use American or British slang. Basically, it's paint, because this lot consists of the art studio on the left and the grocer on the right. The art studio side is stocked with impressionist paintings of various sizes, all masterpieces painted by my sim. Poor thing, had to do everything for this entire set. And the grocer side has some fish, only the ones listed by name in cooking ingredients, some spinach, and all 3 herbs, because they can't go in the ice cold retail freezers for whatever reason, and some bread. I did have my sim stock the freezers and warming racks, but sadly my efforts were for naught because they disappear once saved to my library. So if you want to shop for actual groceries, you're gonna need a sim of yours to buy this lot and stock the freezers and warmer racks. In my save, I stocked all the savory baked goods in the warming racks, so between this lot and the bakery, you could have all the pies and bagels and donuts in game. As a side note, with seasons, you could change the art studio into a flower shop, And I think that would make this duo make more sense. I was going to do a flower shop, but I figured it wasn't very useful without the flower arranging skill from Seasons. And with that final lot done, we've completed today's little tour! Please hit that like button if you haven't already done so. Now, you could download all my lots from this set on the gallery using the hashtag JQBaseSave, or go directly to my profile, that's Quiescence90, and search for hashtag Magnolia Promenade. That's it for today's video, guys. Up next will be the career lots for Get to Work, so stay tuned. Bye!